People don't realize about gold is that it's money. Gold is liquidity. It's everything else that loses value in relationship to gold. Gold is a better form of money than anything governments have come up with to replace it. And in times like this, where we have inflation that's going to run out of control and central banks that are powerless to rein it in because they've created it and they've created economies that are dependent on it, more and more people, including central banks, are going to be returning to gold. I think gold sold off based on the false belief that the Fed was going to win its fight against inflation and bring it back down to 2%. I think now the markets are starting to realize that that's not going to happen when they saw what happened in the United Kingdom, where the head of the Bank of England was just as committed to fighting inflation as Powell. But as soon as it created the beginnings of a financial crisis, they did an about-face and went right back to quantitative easing. I think the same predicament is going to befall the Federal Reserve, and before too long, inflation is going to take a back seat to an even greater crisis, a financial crisis, and a worsening recession, and the Fed is going to go right back to more quantitative easing. There'll be no more rate hikes. In fact, there may be rate cuts. Inflation is going to be nowhere near 2% when they do that. In fact, it's headed closer to 20%.